All right, this video right here is talking about why things are going to be changing for those who are spiritually aware. Now, spiritually aware does not mean that you have to be leaving your body and motherfucking talking to spirits and no. Spiritually aware means that you are in tune with your spirit and you're aware of who you are as a soul and beyond that as source. You're pretty much in tune with your true self. My nigga, I made the video talking about 2024. What did I talk about? I talked about how it's helping people get in tune with their true selves. People who are spiritually aware are more aware of who they truly are, and they act from that more genuine space. You see, inside the old paradigm, right? In order to get ahead, people was lying, they was scheming, they was going against their spirit. And the thing is, you still could have been successful being in tune with your spirit. However, you just were always seeing people who were in tune with their shit getting famous. And then it's like when people would pop off who be really in tune with their spirit, it's like they don't get as much promotion. And that's a fact. Times are changing. I ain't trying to say that no one in the world is negative no more. But no, as the years go on, bro, people are becoming more aware. Mainly of spiritual things. Mainly of what they truly are and all that other shit, right? As more people, because people, you can literally see with psychology, for example, bro. People are trying to understand the mind to understand themselves better. You know what I'm saying? You could be stuck on the whole, oh, people are so low vibrational, people are so You could focus on that. You know what I'm saying? You could also look at how people are gradually changing all the time. And they're becoming more aware. Even if they don't fully understand their spirit, they are starting to question their thoughts at least. And that's so important because before it's like people just see some
Audio
shit
testing,
and then they
making
go
sure
for that
mic is
shit.
on. One, two,
When you start
three.
questioning the
Okay,
thoughts,
I
it's
think it's
like
on.
you see the image and you're like, why do I go for this image? Why was this image even made? What truly even is this image? And then you go beyond the image and find out what the fuck it actually is. So it's like people could have been showing you, yeah, I'm so this, I'm so that. But it's like they really on some fucked up, on some fucked up shit. Like most celebrities. They could show you the image of this glamorous life and that they're so great. But if you just think a little bit, you go beyond the image of what they showed you. We already know how celebrities really be nowadays. You go beyond that image. You know what I'm saying? So it's like simply just being more aware of the mental plane and different thoughts and ideas and stuff like that. People can start questioning the image, and it's like if people don't feel the true authenticity behind the image, they not fucking with that shit. They're not.
Wait, I don't think my chat's working. Hold on.
Understand that it's not even about fucking fame and recognition and being a fucking celebrity. It just means that life is gonna go better for you. Like first at a job interview, right?
Why do I got two chat boxes?
Some people go to an interview trying to put on a certain image, right?
Right.
People aren't just caring about the image no more. They're trying to see what kind of person are you for real. If you're in tune with your spirit, right? You're probably gonna get that job, especially because if you're in tune with your spirit, you're gonna be led by your spirit. You're not gonna for people could go to a job interview, right? And then they go to all these job interviews and they get turned down every single
Why
one,
is my
right?
screen
They'll be like, yo, I'm trying to
artifacts, bro? Am I tweaking? Is them artifacts, bro? Hold on. Or is that the video? Hold on.
tune with your spirit, right?
I think it's the video. Yeah, it's the video.
You're probably gonna get that job, especially because if you're in tune with your spirit, you're gonna be led by your spirit. You're not gonna for people could go to a job interview, right? And then they go to all these job interviews and they get turned down every single one, right? And they'll be like, yo, I'm a spirit life. Why are you not working for me? But here's the thing, right? You might be trying to get a job out of fear because you think that you need a lot of money right now, or you need a certain amount of money right now, right? However, it's like life could be trying to force you to be like, yo, bro, you know that business idea that you had? Do that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, if you got in tune with your spirit that keeps on saying, do the business shit, you know what I'm saying? You would stop acting out of fear and putting off the business, and you would start to trying to do that shit. And the thing is, as you start doing the business shit, right? You may hit a certain point where it's like, okay, now I do need money for the business and I have no way of getting that shit. Now let me go get a job. And at that point, it might actually work for you. However, you were allowed to get the job before due to the simple fact that if you would have got that job, you'd have been so focused on that being your career, you would have never considered no other business shit. You would just keep on suppressing that shit. So life made you not get the job. When you're in tune with your spirit, though, you'll know when to get the job, when not to, when to talk to that person, when not to, when to do this, when not to do this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, even in the old paradigm, bro, if you was spiritual, like truly in tune with your soul, you know what I'm saying? You would have been fine. Now, granted, though, it was actually harder to get in tune with your soul because everything around you is showing you, yeah, fuck your soul. Fuck that shit. Focus on this other shit.
Fuck
So
that shit. You ain't
during
lying, though. It
these
do be like
times,
that
it's
sometimes.
easier to become spiritual, to be really of your spirit and of your soul and be in tune with source. You know what I'm saying? But it's like back in the past when you tried to do that shit, it's like it could have been seen as more weird. You could have got ridiculed more. You know, it just wasn't the same because you keep on getting shown all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? That's like that tells you to do one thing that's going completely against your spirit, you know? So that's why I said, like, if you were truly in tune with your spirit back then, you're always fine. If you're in tune with your spirit, you're always fine. That's why I said being spiritually in tune is the most important thing. What I said, spirituality comes before. I made a video about that shit. It's called like why spirituality should always come first or something like that. Because if you're in tune with your spirit, you're gonna always be good. It's just that you might be trying to get in tune with that shit, but it's just hard to do that for many reasons. Maybe your emotions are off. Maybe your thoughts are off. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the stuff you put in your body's fucking you up and stuff. You know what I'm, there could be all kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying? But long story short, it's getting easier to be spiritually in tune, and more people are naturally starting to get to that awareness.
All right.
So even by
So, I'm sorry. I literally just started this stream, but I didn't go to the gym yet.